Let me tell you, uncles, aunties, mamas, brothers and sisters, you want to know how much? Welcome to my YouTube channel. Welcome to today's video. How you doing? How much do you spend? Today I just want to say thank you guys. Thank you so much for 1,000 subscribers. I mean 1,000 people have subscribed to this channel. I'm so elated. Let's just dance for 1K. Is basically my experience here in Rapid City, my own expenses and all that. So if you're going to somewhere like New York City, you know it is not the same. So you have to find a student who is already in New York, or or just the school you're going to be attending. Go to their website. You're going to see mostly schools like to put expenses, what to expect for international students and all that on their website. So do yourself good to go and check that out. But you can listen to this so that you kind of have an idea of in case you're trying to come to Rapid City or somewhere, and get an idea of what it takes to be here. And one thing you should know, I am a minimalist. I go for cheap good things. I am not living a life of luxury. So if you are somebody that lives a life of luxury, you might be angry at me, because everything I'm going to be saying is kind of like on the minimalist side. So now that we're at 1,000+ subscribers, something is going to change, or something new is going to happen. Starting from this video, I am going to be giving shout outs to 2 wonderful and loyal subscribers. So today's shout out is going to be given to, anyway, I'm not gonna say it now, so watch the video to the end. I'm gonna put the shout out somewhere in between the videos. So for those of you that don't like watching videos to the end, you like skipping, if you skip, you might even be one of those getting the shout out that you will skip your shout outs. You were expecting me to say monthly expenses. Yeah, I'm gonna be honest, I don't pay my school fees at once. I have never done that, like paying my whole school fees at once. And how much is my school fee? Is $7,000. It's supposed to be $7,000, but I am a teaching assistant. That means a graduate teaching assistant, GTA. So I get tuition reduction from my university. So for this semester, instead of paying the regular 7K, I am paying 3,000 and a few hundreds, about $3,200 or $300. That is what I'm paying. There is something called a payment plan. This helps you to plan your payment. You don't have that pressure that you have to pay everything at the go. But if you have the money, sure, you can. So this payment plan, you just have to pay $40 to subscribe to it. That is like the payment fee or something, like to subscribe. You get what I'm saying? So you pay that fee, that service fee of $40, and then you're qualified to do the payment plan, and you have to do it on time. This payment plan helps you to pay your tuition fee in installments. So what I usually do, I do the 4 months plan or the 3 months plan. Let's say your fee is $4,000, so every month you will pay $1,000 till you are done paying the first month $1,000, like that. So for me, I did the 3 months payments plan. So I paid the first one in September, and I paid the second one in October, and I am going to be paying the last one in November. And for each month I pay $1,067, if I am correct. Yeah, $1,067. So I'm going to pay that for 3 good months, and then I'll be done paying. So be taking notes, because I am not going to give you like a cumulative of how much I am spending. So for now, my tuition, I pay $1,067 per month. Number 2 thing I spend my money on is housing. You gotta live in a house. Currently I pay $350 per month for housing, and I share the house with a roommate. And when Americans say roommate, they don't mean that you are sharing it, like this room. Now I am not sharing it with my roommate. She has her own room. But like the British English, we say if somebody is your roommate, that means you guys are sharing a room. I think so. And then if somebody is basically what we call flatmate. So I have a flatmate. You must have heard of water bill and heating bill, or is it heater bill or whatever that comes with it, dustbin bill and all those bills. the landlord has included all this money inside. So whenever we pay the 350 each person, I pay 350, my roommates pays 350, total of 700. When we pay that money, it already covers both the electricity bill, water bill, dustbin bill, every other bill except the internet that we have to cover for. The house is basic. It has it doesn't come with a bed, you have to buy your own bed, but it comes with a microwave, and it comes with heater, which is normal. The house has to be heated. So there is like nothing serious. Then there is furniture in the sitting room, like a couch, one couch, and a center table. Housing, I would say, depends totally on you. What kind of house do you want to live in? Do you want to live in just like this house comes with just one toilet, so I basically share toilet. The room doesn't have its own toilet. Housing here in Rapid City for students, I've seen students go from like a $300 to as much as $1,000, depending on what you want and you know what you get in that particular house. So now jot down, my rent is $350. Are you taking note? Number 3 thing I spend my money on is internet and phone bill. My internet fee for every month is about 34 point something dollars, and I told you I have a roommate, so if you share that into 2, you know how much each person is paying. So divide 34 by 2, then you know how much I am paying. And for the phone, it depends on the network you're using. I'm using like one of the cheapest, if not the cheapest one ever. I am using what they call H2O, like water, you know, H2O. If you've done chemistry, then at one time or the other you've seen H2O. That is the name, and it's so cheap. Then they have different plans. So the plan I'm using is kind of basic. It's 20 point something dollar every month, and what you get for that is 500 MB worth of data, and then you get unlimited text messages. You can call and receive calls unlimited as well. So that is what comes with a plan. Once you exhaust that 500 MB, you are done for the month, but you can still test and you know all those things for free. Not basically free, you actually paid for it. And number 4 thing I spend my money on is grocery. So today's shout out, the first shout out goes to Ayomide Sunday. The first shout out is officially for you. Thank you so much. You've been a wonderful person and you've been so supportive on this channel. So this video, you know, you asked me I should make a video on how much I spend on food, and I told you I've already made that video. Unfortunately, I tried to edit the video. I watched it. It was nothing, like it wasn't looking so great. The video was so dark, and you know, it was not just making sense. So I'm refilming this video. So listen very well. This part is for you. So how much do I spend in a month on food and all those kind of stuff? Let me admit it, I don't spend so much. The highest I've ever spent at Walmart, if you don't know, Walmart is where we go for grocery shopping. We buy food items, clothing, everything. I mean, Walmart has basically everything. So the highest I've ever spent at the spot is $300, and that was the time I moved to the USA recently. That was my first semester. Like, you know, when you move to a new place, you want to settle, you'll be buying pots, buying bedsheet, duvet, and you know, household items and all that. That was the highest money I ever spent. I wouldn't say the whole of that $300 was spent on grocery. No, I bought bedsheet, duvet, and all that stuff. So that is the highest I've ever spent buying or shopping. Let's just say shopping, not grocery necessarily. So for food, I think the highest I've spent is about, for just food alone, I think it would be $70. I'm not sure. I don't really keep records of all those things, except I have to start checking my bank statements and all that. But trust me, I don't eat some things, and I it's not like I don't like those things. I don't eat them. I discipline myself not to eat them, because if I eat them, I will go bankrupt. So as a student, you have to plan yourself. You don't just eat everything you want to eat. You have to limit yourself, because by the time you start eating everything, that is how you start spending so much. Okay, I would say eat healthy anyway. Don't say because you're trying not to, you know, accumulate bills, but some things, I mean, it comes with sacrifice. Leaving your home country and coming here already is a big sacrifice. So there are some things you have to just let go for now until you are able to find your feet, get a job, and you know, you don't study and start a new life. then you can eat all the assorted things that you want to eat. Let's say what do I usually buy? Sometimes I don't eat chicken. Like I can go chickenless for a long time. Then at the end of the day, sometimes I start craving it, then I'll go back and buy chicken. So if you've not watched my Walmart video, I am going to put the link above. Look there at the end of the video, go and watch it. Then you kind of get an idea of what my grocery shopping looks like, what I buy, and what, you know, the items that are kind of minimalist and all that kind of stuff. I don't buy beef. Beef is about $10 and all that. I don't do beef right now, and the beef is not even like the beef we have in Nigeria. If you eat the beef here, I don't really know, but you have to spice it up so much that it takes a lot of effort to make it taste like what we have back home. So I don't even patronize beef anymore. I think I've bought beef maybe 1 or 2 times, I'm not sure, since I came to the USA. And another thing I spend my money on is rice, because this is the thing that is close to what we have home. Rice, they have beans as well, so I buy beans, I buy rice. Sometimes I buy Irish potatoes, and I buy the normal sweet potato. I buy that once in a while. I don't usually buy that all the time. And then there is plantain, and the plantain is about, just go watch the Walmart video, you will get an idea of all what I'm saying, the prices and all that. I would say roughly in a month I can spend $70 on grocery, but other months I don't even go to Walmart at all. I don't know how I survive. Some month I might go to Walmart this month, the next month I won't go. That is just how it is. Some people go once in every 2 weeks, and you know, whatever works for them. But what I like to do is, because this is something my parents have been doing, or my mom and my dad, they've been doing while we were growing up. We buy things in bulk. We would buy rice, buy tomatoes, and you know, tin tomatoes and all this kind of stuff. We will buy them in bulk and then keep them and be eating them gradually. That way you save some money and you don't have to spend all the time. So I really don't know, but the highest is 70, I would say. But people usually say you should budget about $100 per month. It depends on you. Some months you might spend 15, 16, 17, 18, depends on your mode or your way of eating. If you're the type that like to buy you know, all this, you know, you like junk and you buy a lot of things, sorry, you spend more than that. I am so minimalist. Number 4 I have on my list here is transportation. To be honest, I have never spent a cent on transportation since I moved to this country. I haven't spent a dime, like nothing. Why? Because my house is 11 to 10 minutes walk away from my campus, so I don't, in fact, even if I want to use like any kind of means of transportation in Rapid City here, there is limited. Like I haven't seen buses, you know, the way we have bikes and all that in Nigeria when you want to keke, all those things is not here. So it's either you walk or you get a friend, or probably Uber, or there's something they call rapid ride. That is what I've seen people take, and girl is not ready to spend money on all this kind of stuff. So I trek, or most times I get a ride from my friend. So all I have to do is to prepare on time. My friend goes to school by 7:45 a.m. so all I have to do is be ready before 7:45 so that I can get a free ride. And if I am not ready before 7:45 a.m, sometimes I miss the free ride. So what am I doing? I have to wake up, and sometimes I just want to exercise, and I walk to school. It's 10 minutes, so I won't die. Now, how do I go for shopping? It's far. I can't walk. I have never walked, and I will never walk because it's too far. So follow a friend for a free ride to Walmart. So I don't spend money for transportation. I have never spent, and I don't think I'm going to spend any money yet, except I'm traveling to another state. Yeah, which I have to, but for this state I haven't spent a dime. That is why I'm saying my life is so minimalist. So don't use it as a yardstick for yours. If not, you might. Another major thing is books. Books are really expensive here, but since I came here I haven't really bought a textbook. What I do, I use the older versions Because honestly, I would love to buy these books, but I don't have the money. So I try to save. All I do, I just go online and search for the PDF copy that are available, the ones that you know there are copyright issues, so you have to be very careful when you are downloading these books. You have to make sure that you have the permission to download them. So I can't get the latest version. Probably they're using version 7, and I'm able to see 6 online, which is not copyrighted and all this kind of thing. I would go with that. And most times what I do to help myself keep up is talk to students who have the current versions if there is anything that is new there, or go to my professors for office hours and all that. It's kind of keep up with the material. Miscellaneous, is it miscellaneous, miscellaneous, whatever, things like that. You don't just plan for them and say this month I'm going to, they just come. It could be if you love gadgets and that is something you might spend your money on. So budget some money. $1,000 won't hurt. $1,000, you'll be like, this guy, are you okay? But wait, just budget any amount you want. Don't miscellaneous, they just come. Another thing I want to also talk about is insurance. This is not a monthly stuff, but you have to plan for insurance. Like my school, they have this Geo Blue insurance thing going on. So, and it's according to your age. The higher your age or the older you are, the more you pay. Now I'm scared of next year because I'm going to be older and I have to pay more money. So right now I'm paying about $400 and something for insurance. So but from next year now I will join the group of 500 and something, and it's bothering me. Can I not just get older? No, so what I'm saying is that there are so many bills to put in consideration. These are like the basic thing that every student has to spend. Another thing you have to know, there are some people who like sport, they go to the gym. I think gym in my school is free. There are other activities that you have to do besides academic work. Probably you are in a dance group, and you might have to sign up with money for all those things. So those are kind of miscellaneous and all. So my second shout out, it goes to Adeleke Augustus. Thank you so much for being a loyal subscriber. Thank you for always being here. He's been following my channel right from when he was in Nigeria, and now he's in the USA. He's been so supportive. Thank you. Shout out to you. Shout out to everyone on my channel. You guys have been so lovely. But if you want me to mention your name, you know what to do. Like, subscribe, comment, share. Guys, today's video, please do me a favor, share this video, please. Let us share this video, please. Comment, like, subscribe, share the video, please. If you have not subscribed, please subscribe. Thank you. If there's any bill that I forgot, please let me know in the comment section. Honestly guys, if you enjoyed today's video, if you like it, please click the like button. Click on the like button, give it a big thumbs up, share the video, share this video. Thank you so much for watching. I appreciate you for coming back always to watch my video. See you in my next video. See you. What will you like to see in the next video? Let me know in the comment section. I know the undergrad students, I promised them that I was going to make a video, but then I was depending on, I talked to some students in my college if they are willing to come. I haven't really heard any feedback from a couple of them, so I don't know. It's not really my fault, but I'll keep making efforts to see what we can do. So thank you so much. The next shout out could be you. Watch out. Please, I want you to do me a favor today. Please share this video. Share. Big one, please. Share the video on your Facebook, Instagram, Twitter. Please share it. Begging you, please. Thank you so much.